mrparka here for day 2 of Killer Rat Week, and to be honest, this movie right here I hadn't seen since I was 4 or 5 years old. I used to go to the video store and always try to grab every horror movie I seen, and my mom would be like, "You can't rent that, that looks fucking atrocious." Not exact dialogue, but you know, she wouldn't want me renting like Hellraiser 2 when I was 4 or 5, so get away with renting PG-13, and you know, so I got stuck renting stuff like Willard. Yeah, this is a cut box VHS, not worth anything, but it's just good to have the old movie on VHS here, because it's never been released on DVD. It was remade, never watched with Crispin Glover, but I rewatched this one. This made in 1970. I hadn't watched this movie since I was a kid. I didn't remember anything, really, except nothing. But anyways, it's about it's based on a book. It has Bruce Davidson in it, really young, really awkward social person. He works at his dad's company. His dad lost the company from Ernest Borgnine, who plays Martin. He is great in it. He's a real chauvinistic asshole, piece of crap. It treats Willard horrible. Everything he does is try to beat down Willard. And Willard kind of has this weird mom complex. She kind of controls him. She's sick, and what happens is his mom passes away, and he has this weird rat thing in the backyard. Their house is falling apart, so all these rats are attracted to it. He starts being friends with the rats, playing with them, training the rats. And after his mom dies, he is able to get even weirder and more into the rat training, and they become his friends. It's kind of like the Ed Gein thing. When his mom went, you know, it was no holds barred. He could even get weirder and crazier. So what happens here is he befriends one in particular named Socrates. It's all white rat. And Ben is kind of weird, kind of a jealous, weird type deal here. Ben is kind of the troublemaker of the group. Anyways, his house begins to fill up with rats, and he meets a female at his work, Sandra Locke, who is in Sudden Impact, some other Clint Eastwood movies, The Gauntlet, and stuff like that. And she's like kind of like the love attraction. But Willard, of course, keeps getting pushed and pushed and pushed. He loses his job, loses a whole bunch of things, and he uses the only means he has necessary, which is the rats, who are his friends.
$4,000, and he thought he was going to take me. Go right in. Oh, hi. Go in and have a drink. Enjoy yourself.
Over there. Look out. Over. Happy anniversary.
Must have been 200 of them. And you should see the boss starting the rats. And you should have seen this hero. Up on a chair, squealing like a fag.
But, you know what? As stupid as it sounds, Willard's actually a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I liked the time. type deal. I like the actors in it. And, you know, they don't make movies like this anymore. There's times when I felt sad, actually, and happy. Moments when he's actually first training the rats and he becomes close. It's really weird, but, you know, you gotta have this little happiness for him because he's finally having a friend and finally enjoying himself.
Lesson time, Queenie. Come on. Come on, Queenie.
Hi. Hi, Dave.
Come on, it's lesson time. I know what the trouble is, Queenie. You don't know what speech is. You know I make noises, and I know you make noises, but I can't make any sense out of your noises, and you can't make any sense out of mine. So I'm going to try to teach you a new word. Food. 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 That's right, that's food. Empty. That's right. That's empty. You're learning. Is he mine? Thank you. I'll call you Socrates. Do you like that?
Parts were sad, obviously, when his mother passes away, and, you know, other things. I don't want to give too much away, but I actually felt kind of sad for Willard, even though at one point he really irritates me that he didn't stand up and do something about what's about to happen. But Willard is a pushover, especially in front of Martin, and, you know, at the very end he snaps, of course, and this is basically kind of like a revenge movie, or how much somebody can take. But Willard is a really cool movie. I enjoy it. Probably the best killer rat movie I can think of. There's a sequel, Ben. I haven't seen that in years either. I believe Michael Jackson did the song in that one. I have that one. That will probably be tomorrow. But yeah, I would recommend Willard. I haven't seen the remake, but it's never been on DVD. There's a Laserdisc if you guys can find it. The clips will be from the Laserdisc, but this is I watched the VHS, but the clips will be from a Laserdisc print. So if you're wondering why it looks so good, that's why. But yeah, it's an old movie that PG rating, but still actually has a lot of. It's almost just a drama film, where a guy controls rats to do his bidding, but there is some love in there with them, I guess. Not what you think. But anyways, I really enjoyed Willard. I'd recommend it. You know, it's a classic film, and I don't hear much people talk about it anymore. But thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.